8 hours till the weekend. 8 more hours. It's the weekend. So this weekend's adventure will be going to Picayune Strand State Park. We are out for our weekend adventure, and this weekend we're going to Collier County, Florida. The name of the forest is the Picayune Strand State Forest, which is the 4th largest state forest and has quite an interesting history behind it. The trail is 4.5 miles, I believe. 4.5 miles ish, give or take. So we should be able to do this in a couple hours.
Knock it out.
Yeah, starting the hike at 9 o'clock. So we should be done before the hot part of the day, thank goodness. And today we're actually going to meet up with about 16 other people, members of the Alligator Amblers group, which is the southernmost association of the Florida Scenic Trail. So the Florida Scenic Trail is maintained by volunteer groups, associations all along the trail, and the Alligator Ambler group is the southernmost association that helps to maintain and promote the trail. So this will be my first time with the group. Joanne's second time. So I'm looking forward to it. Gonna be a bunch of people, so we'll see how that goes. I've never hiked with that many people. So
Hey ladies, I am starting something new. I'm really into fashion on the trail, so I want to know what your thoughts are of my new glasses. So if you could leave a comment below saying yay, thumbs up, or thumbs down, I would really appreciate it. So what do y'all think? Are these the ultimate glasses or what? I think so. Let me know. Anyways, these glasses are really cool. They're specialized for high glare, such as snow in the Appalachian Mountains or sand on the beaches. Very, very much polarized, and it's on Highway 951. Then 0.4 miles, we're going to keep right onto 951.
okay.
Then 4.4 miles, you make a left.
Just tell you at the bottom of all that.
It did, and I told you, and you wouldn't accept that.
There seems to be an issue with navigation. We have successfully arrived at the wrong place at the right time. We are rerouting. My beautiful Siri sitting there in the passenger seat is rerouting, and we are now.
I have to, honey. I would like to apologize to my husband because I gave him wrong directions once again. My batting record isn't so good.
But that's okay, because we are always having an adventure. But we are now on a dirt road, which looks much more like what we are looking for.
Arrived.
Here we are. Let's see what we got.
It's a really timid.
This is a wide spot in the road.
Okay.
There's an egret or a heron. All right, we're here.
But there's nobody else here.
This does not look like we're here. Okay, we persevered and we found the trailhead. Looky here. There we go. Trail walkers. Starting out, Sabal Palm Trail. Supposed to be a 4.5 mile trail. It's a good thing we're starting early in the morning because the first part is out in the open. I would not want to start midday. in South Florida, but it's gorgeous out here. You got the pines in the distance there.
Short years, maybe 20, the snail kite's beaks are getting bigger, and so they can eat the bigger invasive snails.
A little too far apart and not, especially there together.
Diane's loving it.
I am enjoying it. Is this the last of it? I gotta make the most of it.
Just like a kid, you get to splash in the puddles, huh? Here's a sign that hasn't been properly installed yet.
I think the burn. This is the burn.
Which way do we go? That way or that way? There's barbed wire right there. Just a small section. Wonder what so important about that one small area that... Oh no, here's some more. There's some more. Huh. Don't go over there. Oh, now it's gone. So now you can go over this part. Overall, pretty nice trail so far.
Oh, baby.
Pretty nice, like hiking with everybody. Take a picture. Here she comes.
All over my pants.
Here she comes. What?
I have all over my pants.
What do you have all over your pants? Oh my goodness. What happened to you?
I've been attacked.
You have. You're not getting back in my car like that.
Holy cow.
What are you doing? She's rolling around in the burrs, ladies and gentlemen. She has a strange sense of recreation. Got a new toy. This is the Insta360 1X. Hoping that we can bring you some great footage, different perspectives. This stick is a 10-foot selfie stick. Hoping we can get some really cool perspectives, not only with a 360 camera and being able to reframe in post, but also from a 10-foot selfie stick, sticking either way out or way up or places normally wouldn't be able to get a camera. Give you a new, interesting perspective on some things. So let me know what you think in the comments. Thumbs up, thumbs down, good, more. We'll be posting some 360 photos over on our website, on our blog, which should be up within the next week or so. We'll put links down in the comments for that, or down in the description. I believe Carl is a man after my own heart. He has found a shortcut that he is going to take. Let's see how this works out for us. We appear to be going off trail, which is Joanne and I's usual MO. It's good to know we're not the only ones. We just got to a fork in the road. Maybe not a fork, more like a T intersection. But there is no sign on the post back there. If you come from that way, there's a sign, then you go this way. So unless you have a fearless leader, like we do, you might be a little lost. Unless, of course, you watch this video. Then you'd be in the know. Here we are, heading back. I believe we're heading back now, judging from the GPS trail I just checked. Found a bobcat print just a moment ago, and a tiny frog.
There will be some waiting. We got these guys up topside watching us. They think that somebody's struggling here, but I think we'll be okay. Goes out for me to the right.
Do you want my stick?
Careful.
Walking stick?
Check those tracks out right there.
Deer.
Well, alrighty. That was a pretty good hike. 3.8 miles. It was very, very enjoyable to hike with a group of people. I wasn't sure if I'd like it or not, but it was very enjoyable to hike with a group of people and learn about everybody. And everybody had a little bit of information to give about our surroundings that made the whole hike much better. So the history of the Picayune Strand State Forest is actually quite interesting. You've probably heard the term, if you believe that, I've got some swampland in Florida to sell you. Well, that is where it all began. So there were these two brothers, the Rosin brothers, in up north somewhere.
Leonard was one.
Okay. And somebody was the other one, his brother. He called him brother. They moved to Miami, where they decided to get into the real estate game. They actually bought the land that is now Cape Coral, which is a vibrant community in Southwest Florida, and they parceled it up and sold it out. But then they decided they were going to do it again, and they didn't want to spend all the money and time building the roads and the electric and canals, all the infrastructure necessary to support development. They just wanted to buy the land and resell it. One of their famous tricks was to, they started a travel agency to support this sale, and they had like 18 planes that they would fly northerners down during the wintertime, free of charge. And everybody likes something free, and all northerners like to come down to South Florida.
Sunny Florida.
In the middle of winter. So they would bring them down, and they would fly them over the swamp, which at the time was dry, because the winter is the dry season, right? So they would fly them over, and they say, look, there's your plot of land, and they actually would open the plane door, and they would drop bags of flour out to mark the plots of land. Very interesting. But they made millions and millions and millions on it, and it was the big scam of the century. So that's where the term, if you believe that, then I've got some swampland in Florida to sell you, came from. Well, the Sabal Palm Trail in the Picayune Strand State Forest was a nice little trail, nice and short, great for a day hike, especially if you're in Southwest Florida in the Naples area. I do recommend using an app to keep track of your location, something like All Trails. As we saw, some of the signs were missing and some of them weren't installed permanently, so you want to use some type of GPS tracking app to make sure you don't get lost. But you know, the thing I think I liked most about this outing was hiking with a group of people.
Alligator Amblers is a group that's known in this area, and what a fantastic group of people. Just new people to meet and hike and give you different perspectives about the hike.
Yeah, and the information that Carl and the other members provided really enriched the whole hiking experience. So if you have a local hiking group or club, we really recommend looking them up and going out with them to make the most of your outdoor time. We'll link below to the Alligator Amblers and how to get involved with them if you're traveling to Southwest Florida or if you live in Southwest Florida. So look them up and get involved. They do a lot more than just hiking. Kayaking and bicycling, all outdoor type activities are represented by the membership, so check them out. If you found this episode enjoyable or provided any valuable information, then go ahead and click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you get notifications when we post our next episode, which next week will be hunting BOAs,
Big old alligators,
in Myakka River State Park. Until then,
see you on the trail.